The spring real estate market is upon us. You know how I know? My allergies have been blowing up. I've been taking antihistamines every morning just to survive. But that's a good indicator that spring is here. Now, have we seen a real estate slowdown or even the start of a real estate crash like we've been hearing? In today's video, we're going to be going over that. What's up, everybody? My name is Malachi, and I'm known as the Realist Realtor. I give it to you real, backed by facts. Today, we're going to go over a real estate market update, go over those numbers, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's happening in the economy and is that leading towards a real estate crash. So before we get started with that second part, let's start with the real estate market update. Again, before I start, just remember the numbers and the percentage change is year over year. So again, we're going over March 2022 and we'll be comparing that to March of 2021. So let's get started. City of Riverside. Riverside's average sales price was $670,989, which is up 22.4% from last year. Now, the new houses that hit the market in March of 2022 was 351 homes, which is down 9.1%. How many houses went into escrow was 256, which is down a whopping 25%. Lastly, the amount of properties that closed and actually exchanged hands was 312, which is down about 12%. Moving on to the city of Lakewood. Lakewood saw an average sales price of $862,072, which is up about 19%. Now, in Lakewood, the amount of homes that went onto the market only in the month of March was 74, which is down 8.6%. Now, how many properties went into escrow and started the sales process was 44, which is down a huge 37%. Lastly, how many houses in Lakewood sold in the month of March 2022? That was 60 homes, which is down 15.5%. Today, I will not going over Rancho Cucamonga nor the city of Cerritos. The numbers are pretty similar in terms of average sales price still continuing to go up. All numbers still continuing to go down. Currently on the real estate market, we're still seeing inventory lows. So now let's jump into the next segment of the video, which is talking about this real estate crash that we've been hearing about in the news, especially other YouTubers and people on social media. It's been very interesting. So if you've been following the real estate market and following the news, you'll see some of these headlines talking about, from CNBC, surging interest rates push mortgage demand down more than 40% from a year ago. Albeit true, that doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be a housing crash. Also, you see the opposite side from Fox Business. Housing market expert forecasts limited inventory, high home prices through 2024. Now, taking a look at this chart from fortune.com, you could see even their bold statement headline is borrowers are getting squeezed by soaring mortgage rates. Again, soaring mortgage rates, true. Buyers being squeezed out of the market, also true. And that's unfortunate. But that doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be a housing crash. To me, this just shows us a sign, an early sign and an indicator showing that there might be a real estate slowdown. Again, not the 20% year over year equity growth in home values, but more so 5%, 6%, somewhere in that range. Lastly, we take a look at CNN Business, and they're on the side of, hey, wait a minute, I just don't think the real estate market is going to be slowing down anytime soon. Their bold headline says, prices aren't likely to go down, ... yet. So they're forecasting there's a possible slowdown, but not quite yet. People have been asking me, well, Malachi, if that's the case, when do you think the slowdown is going to happen? That's really hard to answer because it all depends on what's going to happen with the Federal Reserve and them raising their interest rates. There's always a direct effect, not always, most of the time, there's a direct effect when the Feds, whatever they do with their interest rates, it affects mortgage rates. So depending on how quick and how fast that they start to increase the interest rates to battle inflation will determine what's going to happen. I don't see any swift, crazy real estate crashes within the next 12 to 18 months. But again, it also depends. So stay locked in. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so and hit that like button. It really means a lot to me, and it'll help keep the channel being spread to other people so we stay educated and do not have to follow for crazy news headlines. So, as always, I appreciate you guys greatly. Thank you for the love and support, and I will see you next week.